Good morning, C.W. Henry School. This is Miss Davis coming to you virtually, bringing you another Black History Bite of the Day. Today, on February 18th, we're going to learn about an amazing, amazing woman in Black history. Today is actually her birthday. Wondering who this person might be? Drum roll, please. Today, we're going to focus on the American writer, feminist, librarian, and civil rights activist, Audre Lorde. Audre was born on February the 18th, 1934, and we're celebrating her today in honor of her 87th birthday. She passed away on November 17th, 1992, after fighting breast cancer for many years. So if you've never heard of Audre Lorde before, you're going to learn a lot about who she was as a writer and all of the work that she did in her life to fight for women's rights and Black rights. As you can see in this picture on the right-hand side, she's standing by a chalkboard with a quote that says, "Women are powerful and dangerous." If you don't know anything about Audre already, that's going to give you a glimpse into who she was and what she fought for during her whole life. In honor of her birthday, today, Audre is the focus and star of today's Google Doodle. The words at the top of the screen are from Google's website. Supporting Black communities means celebrating their arts and culture. This year's Google Doodle honoring Black History Month explores the life and work of Audre Lorde, a Black writer, feminist, and civil rights activist who challenged and explored Black female identity while also highlighting the importance of intersectionality in conversations around injustice and inequity. If intersectionality is a new word for you, it means the ways that important topics overlap and are connected. As I said, today it would be Audre's 87th birthday, and we're going to check out her Google Doodle online. Give me a moment to pull it up. Okay, so what I did is I went to www.google.com, and at the top, you can see her Google Doodle. Let's take a look. It says, "There is no such thing as a single issue struggle, because we do not lead single issue lives. Our struggles are particular, but we are not alone. What we must do is commit ourselves to some future that can include each other. And to work toward that future with the particular strengths of our individual identities." That brings us to the end of the Google Doodle. Let's watch a little video from the artist who created this beautiful Google Doodle.
What does it mean that a Black, lesbian, feminist, poet, mother is named the state poet of New York?
Audre Lorde was a thought leader. She addressed racism, classism, and sexism with the poetry that she wrote. Her words add color to the experiences of oppressed people to help them better empathize with others. I'm Monica Hananu, an artist based in Los Angeles, and I am the guest artist that created the doodle celebrating Audre Lorde. When Google first approached me about doing a doodle, I was very excited. A lot of my work is portraits. I like creating portraits specifically because they help learn about the lives of people that made an impact on the way that maybe they're living today that they do not even realize. My creative process with this doodle was starting with some more in-depth research about Audre Lorde. I was just learning about the big impact that she made and the way that she encouraged people to not fight physically, but fight with their voice and use their words.
Audre, why do you write poetry?
I write because I am a warrior and my poetry is my primary weapon. And so I've written as much as I have because I have a responsibility to do this work in the world.
I found it very helpful to look at things that she wore, the way that she presented herself, which kind of helped me figure out the mood and the color combinations we might want to use, how we want things to flow, since the doodle has the different section of it as you scroll. The importance of the quote that we chose to use for the doodle is that Audre Lorde helped people realize we all have a lot of issues that bring us together, and we can help people take more action towards the greater problems that are facing society.
People of the African diaspora all over the world are looking to us and asking us, how do we use the power we have?
I think Audre Lorde is a good figure to honor and celebrate during Black History Month because she brought people together and helped them see their similarities. She also used creativity to express herself and to get people to listen. When people see this doodle, I hope that they feel seen and heard and empowered. I want them to feel motivated to talk about the issues that they may be having and start to see more of what connects them with other people versus what separates them.
And that is the work of the poet within each one of us, to work with every fiber of who we are to make the reality pursuit of those visions irresistible. What does it mean?
So that brings us to the end of today's Black History Bite of the Day. I want to finish with a quote from Audre Lorde. It says, "It is not our differences that divide us. It is our inability to recognize, accept, and celebrate those differences." So as we learned, Audre was a person who dedicated her life and creative talent to confronting the issues of racism, sexism, classism, and homophobia. She was a proud member of the Black community, as well as a proud member of the LGBTQ community, and a poet who believed in the power of her words. It was so wonderful to be able to share a little bit more about Audre Lorde's life with you today in honor of Black History Month. I look forward to joining you tomorrow to bring you another Black History Bite of the Day. Have a wonderful day, everybody.